Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and welcome to your December news preview breakdown. Everybody, a series I do giving you the full slate of Division Universe content, news, and updates we know are headed our way each month. And today we have finally reached the final month of 2022. Everybody's super crazy, but the Division Universe isn't going quietly as we've got a few big and exciting things to look forward to this month. So let's just get right into it. Just to note, I will leave timestamps in the description to each of the different games and properties so you can just skip around to find your desired news. Without further ado though, let's go. And I have to start with a new Division Universe release that is likely on some of your guys' radar, but it should be on everyone's, and that is the coming release of The Division Compromised, which is a brand new novel and sequel to The Division Recruited from earlier this year. This is set to release first in ebook formats this coming Tuesday, December 6th, followed by a paperback release later in the month on December 20th. Now, I'm going to leave links for a few things on this one in the description, including an Amazon link if you want to go and check it out, my non-spoiler review of the book, as well as an interview I recently had with the author of the series, Thomas Parrott. I know novel tie-ins and whatnot aren't always people's cup of tea, and I can fully respect that. However, I will say, if you're a Division fan overall and you want a good way to support it, supporting these novels and Thomas's work in our franchise is one great way to do it. But additionally, I think Compromised is fantastic. And if you are even somewhat invested in the Division 2's current and ongoing story, because these books are canon, they do tie in, you're truly not going to want to miss this one. I plan on doing a big spoiler breakdown and talk about Compromise sometime late next week, maybe the following week once some people have had a chance to read it, because there are some very exciting new developments. So again, I know some people are wary of this stuff, but trust me, you aren't going to want to miss this one. So we have The Division Compromise dropping in less than a week. Moving on to The Division 2. Now last month we were given a big update, a new roadmap for the game detailing several delays and shifts in timelines. This did push out a lot of things that we had been previously expecting in December, namely Season 11 and the new Descent game mode. The former is now slated for an early 2023 release, likely the end of January, beginning of February is my guess, while the latter is now not coming until Year 5 Season 1, which will be the following major title update in Season 2 Season 11. That likely won't come until May is my best guess. So while it is very unfortunate for us to have lost both of those big things, the game does still have a few things in store. The big content drop day of the month is actually going to be in less than a week on Tuesday, December 6th. This is when we will be getting a number of long-awaited things. Firstly, the final sub-target for the General Anderson manhunt, Lucky, will unlock. That, of course, also bringing his league to the seasonal event rotation. That on its own should be fun, but upon defeating him, this, of course, will also finally unlock the Season 10 finale and cumulative mission for us to go and hunt down General Anderson himself. There's been a lot of rumors and whispers about where this is going to take place. I won't spoil any of that here. Of course, there's also a big question mark about where the story will be heading. We know that the devs, swing big in that department these days after seeing what they did in Season 9, so that mission and its outcome is sure to be extremely exciting. Associated with that, though, we are, of course, also getting a brand new exotic in the game, that being the Dr. Home exotic rifle. This was, of course, featured in the Season 10 PTS, but from the release of TU16, that has been listed under the Manhunt tab as the reward for taking down the prime target of General Anderson. So even though we've been waiting, a long time now for this gun to release, it is going to be really fun to get a new exotic like this mid-season. And it's a format that I'm looking forward to see continued in future seasons. Also scheduled to release this coming Tuesday is the long-awaited Dark Path Apparel event. This is, of course, the pseudo-Halloween-themed event that's now coming in December. But regardless of the timing, it'll be fun to get another new apparel event, and I look forward to seeing what new outfits and items it brings. The other big item for the Division 2 that we can look forward to this month is the commencement of our annual holiday event, which, while it hasn't been explicitly clarified, should also be coming this Tuesday, December 6th. If you haven't been around in previous years, there's a few regular staples of the event that are expected to return, as well as some potential new additions. Starting with what we know, the 3 event-exclusive items that we've seen in years past are the holiday-themed Hunter Mask, which can be earned by defeating the Hunters at floor 100 of the summit. Then the Loot Goblin, aka the Hoarder enemy that always runs around the map and drops a loot pillar, gets dressed up with a Santa hat for the duration of the event and drops both the Slayer named Tommy gun, which is, effectively a snowball gun, and added last year also drops the named Chill Out Gila Guard mask, which comes with 2 mod slots as its named uniqueness. That stuff we can all expect to return. Additionally, as you can see in the in-game seasonal calendar right now, there are 4 weeks worth, I believe, of consecutive global events that will be running that all have the special winter celebration tag by them. I don't necessarily think that means they'll be different in any way or offer any new or exclusive rewards, but it's a nice way to label them nonetheless. Moving on to the more rumor side of this event, this stuff is in no way confirmed. I just want to be very clear about that. At the time of me recording this, we've been given no additional details by Massive themselves, and until that happens, there's no validity behind any of these claims. That said, I've picked up on several winks and nods that there might be some new additions to the event this time around. What those might be, I have no idea. Could be a new unique item like the Slayer or the Chill Out. Could be some sort of unique event. Who knows? But from Pally, the art producer on the game, saying that they were looking to do something different this year with Christmas, to Morton, the product director, giving us a few teases that there could be something special awaiting us, I'm optimistic that there could be some surprises for us to uncover when this event goes live, but as I said, none of that is confirmed, and we will have to wait and see. That about wraps up the known and confirmed Division 2 events to be happening this month. With the delay of Season 11 to early 2023, that has also moved the PTS timeline to January, to my knowledge. Of course, we could get more information on that or other upcoming stuff before December is out, but given the team usually heads for holiday break around the middle of the month, my guess is that we'll get this big content dump this coming Tuesday, and that will likely be what we are left with until the new year, aside from the rotating seasonal event calendar with global events and all of that jazz. Moving on, I of course need to talk about the Division Resurgence, because the long-awaited fall beta that they've been touting ever since Ubisoft Forward is finally nearly upon us. Now, I'm expecting a big news dump here on this at really any time, so there's a chance that something big has developed since I sat down to record this video. If that's the case, I will be sure to leave a pinned comment down below with all of the latest details, but the latest we had on this was that a few days back, the game's Twitter account posted a short little clip commemorating Black Friday, which obviously has big significance in the Division world, and it looked to be an all-new cinematic that we'll end up seeing in the game, which, yeah, everything we continue to hear about Resurgence's story and connectedness to the franchise makes me more and more intrigued and excited for it. But below that post, they said, stay tuned and we'll update you all within the next few days. Now, other than a post we got early Wednesday morning of them giving some clarifications on the eligible devices list, we have not yet gotten that big update that's clearly coming soon. So yeah, keep your eyes out for a big Resurgence news dump about this upcoming beta test. I will, of course, cover the info here on the channel, given it's, sizable and relevant enough to do so. But you can also follow me on Twitter at Rogue_Gold for the latest and quickest updates. Link to my page will be in the description if you would like it. And so all of that is to say that Resurgence news is coming soon, and given their wording on everything, I fully expect this beta test to begin before the year is out. That wraps up the Resurgence preview for this month, as well as the entirety of the December news preview breakdown, everybody. Nothing new on the Heartland front, aside from some recent news like it receiving its rating in the US. I did a video on that you can find in the top corner if you missed it, so hopefully they surprise us for the holidays here with some new stuff there, but besides that, that's what we've got to look forward to. A brand new novel, one that you are not going to want to miss, lots of Division 2 goodness in the Season 10 finale, new exotic apparel event and holiday event, and the Division Resurgence's latest beta test, hopefully including some more devices and regions than the last one, fingers crossed, so should be a pretty fun month. And then of course we'll be back in 2023 with Season 11, more universe content, and hopefully Heartland on the horizon. You all know I'm pumped, and I endlessly appreciate all of your guys' support, and I've got some fun stuff planned for this month, so stay tuned right here on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you can be updated every time I upload. Let me know all of your thoughts on the Division Universe content we have coming our way in the month of December. What are you most excited for? Compromise, Division 2's new content, Resurgence's next test. What are you hoping for or looking to see from any of those different projects? Whatever your thoughts are on those or anything else we discussed in the video, I will of course, as always, be super curious to read through your thoughts. And yeah, y'all, as I said, December should be a fun month. We've got a few sizable content drops coming our way, and it should be plenty of fun. That's going to do it for me today, though. Everybody, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until the next one, guys, RogueGold. Ow.